Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. If you're a returning favorite, welcome on back. So today I'm going to be going over the new Yankee Candle Fall collections called the Cottage Getaway Collection. There are 6 new fragrances here. I'm going to be talking about 5 of them. The 6th one I couldn't pick up in the melt cup. I smelled it. It's nothing special. We'll go over that there though. And I'm going to talk about Halloween, right? So we do have some Halloween information. We'll do that towards the end here. Let's get this out of the way first. I waited for a sale on the home fragrance, like the melt cups and the wax melts that I have here, because I didn't want to go all in on a candle, because quite frankly, none of these really are like must-have in candle form at full price. Maybe 1 or 2. You know, I don't know what Yankee is doing, right? I don't know what they're doing. Some of the pictures look good. The labels definitely look pretty cool on these. I don't know. I think their design team, man, they need to go back to Yankee. Can some years they just hit it out of the ballpark, right? Some years they're horrendous. I know I'll speak the truth about Yankee and all the candle brands. You know, when they have a home run, man, they have a home run. But when they don't, they don't. So here to give you, of course, my honest thoughts and opinions of these new fragrances here. So let's go over them, and then we'll go into them real quick. I have their descriptions and everything here. We have Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, right? Typical by name, right? It's actually a good fragrance. Typical pumpkin gourmand fragrance that Yankee tends to sneak in every year. Woodland Weekend Memories. There. Paddling on the Lake. This one I want to get more into. Log Flannel Cabin, right? It reminds me of Autumn Lodge, back in the day. And then I had to get a stupid mini candle for $5, which I'm no, of afternoon scrapbooking. This is like one of those weird exclusive fragrances that's only going to be available, I think, at Yankee, not anywhere else, and only in certain formats. It is available in a large jar. So then the 6th one is called Campfire Cocktail. There's absolutely no campfire note in that. It's just a typical boozy fragrance. If you've had any of their Christmas boozy fragrances, like the martini and the other cocktail they've had the past few years, right? It is like along the same lines. It's nothing special. They say, here's what they say. End the perfect fall day sitting around the fire with a fruity cocktail in hand, enjoying the swirling scents of cinnamon, rum, golden apple, and plum. So they're on a fruity kick, including Halloween, which we need to talk about as well. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So I just don't know what their fragrance design team is doing up there. I don't know. I don't know if many people besides me actually still talk about Yankee anymore. Because Kringle and Homeworks and other brands have kind of taken over. I don't know. Anyhow, let's get into paddling on the lake, right? So, nice blue colored wax, right? Really nice blue. Fragrance on these is on this one particular. It's there. It's strong. But it's masculine again. It's one of those masculine cologne fragrances. Like, I don't know why we need to. Why? Not just them, but other companies. Why we need to just always put in this like cologne fragrance every year in the fall time. It feels like it's like there's more to fall than just cologne fragrances, guys, and flannel shirts and cashmere and things like that. There's definitely more to fall than those fragrances. So I don't know. Inspired by notes of lake mist, fresh mint, and cedarwood. There's really no cedar. It's just like it's lavender bergamot. like maybe a little bit of a ozone-y, misty, kind of water vibe to it. It is like a watery, masculine fragrance, kind of like the old Bath and Body Works one. What was it? Boathouse, right? Boathouse Row or Boathouse. Um, kind of along the lines, the same vein as that. And it says, grab some friends in a wooden canoe to enjoy the fall foliage by the water. Nope. No thanks. Okay. Woodland weekend memories. Again, we're talking about this whole cashmere and like coziness. I do like the fragrance. This kind of reminds me a little bit. They did a really good cashmere fragrance a few years ago that was only available in the UK, but you could find it over here in the outlets. It's not quite the same, but it's sort of along the lines of a calm and quiet place. Right? Remember that fragrance? I don't know if it's still out. I don't think it is, but very cozy, warm. Sandalwood, obviously, right? All those fragrances have that sandalwood going on in there. Maybe some like vanilla tonka going on. What do they say here? Yeah, savor each moment with your autumn woodland adventure with notes of soft amber, fall fruits, and creamy coconut. I don't get the coconut. Don't really get the fall fruits. I mean, the amber there, but that's, that's that soft warmth. But it is a nice fragrance. It is a nice fragrance. I'll give them that. All right, let's go to afternoon scrapbooking. See, like there. This silly thing is $5, and it's less wax than these. And these, by the way, are made in the Dominican Republic, not USA. The wax melts are still made in USA, or the melt cups rather. So, spend the afternoon scrapbooking by the fire in your cottage surrounded by notes of soft leather, apple, and glowing amber. So this is another one that I would probably want to get in a larger format, because I can actually see myself really burning this a lot more than the other ones so far, because it does have that leather and fire note going on in here. Not overpowering, at least not from this little tiny thing. The leather note and the fire. What does this remind me of? They did one a few years ago. Closest thing I can think of, maybe that would. I have to go back and get my notes, but Under the Stars, right? That blue candle. But I really do like this. I will need this in a bigger size, definitely, to melt or burn. So this one so far is my favorite of the bunch. Again, these silly things are $5. The melt cups were buy two, get two. So that's why I went all in on the melt cups. All right, then we have Cinnamon Pumpkin Swirl. Shocker, I like this one. I do. Because it is not your typical super sweet cinnamon icing fragrance. Like the pumpkin cinnamon swirl was a few years ago, and a couple of the other like whipped pumpkins that they've had over the past few years. The sense of vanilla, brown sugar, toasted nuts, and something delight. But you do get the vanilla and the brown sugar in here. It's really nice, and there's a nutty note in here that tones it down. So it's not super duper sweet if you don't want a super duper sweet fragrance. To me, I would probably be okay with this in the melt cup, because I don't, I could turn it off, turn it on whenever I want. I don't have to let it, fully pull out. That's because I'm not really a gourmand person, as you guys know. But This is nice. This is good gourmand. This is a good gourmand. This is a good outdoorsy fragrance. This is a good comforting fragrance. This is this. And then last we have here, this is the one that I really, really want to love because of its imagery, right? The log cabin flannel. Again, the flannel. But it reminds me of Autumn Lodge, and that is one of my favorite fragrances. Now this one, okay, I did an in-store pickup, okay? So, did an in-store pickup, my wife picked him up. They give you $5 to use on your next purchase. If you do online pickup in store, they also give you a free car jar. So I got the spiced pumpkin car jar. So I didn't, obviously you don't pick them up. You don't pick them up yourself, right? So I don't have enough information to pass judgment on this one per se because it smells like wax. There's no fragrance in this at all. It's supposed to be a bit chilly in your cabin. Grab your cozy flannel and warm it with a sense of black pepper, cinnamon, and sandalwood. This I'm going to have to swap out. I mean, you can tell it just looks different, I think, from these other ones. Maybe not. They all have that. They used to be like they used to have a different texture to them. Yeah. So they used to look like this, right? We can tell it's kind of matte. Now this is kind of like glossy. I'm not really sure if there's a difference in there, but this one smells like wax. So I even tried warming it up there, and I just get like a Crayola crayon. And there might be a little something in there, but I need to take this back to the store myself and actually smell a few other melt cups and see if I can get one that smells of anything. But so I'm not going to pass judgment on this one because I can't smell it, other than the fact that I can't smell it. That's my judgment on that. So that's the new fall collection. It's not overwhelmingly great. It's mediocre at best, I think. And I'm not going to go there with Yankee, but anyhow. So we do have some new information coming out here. So right now, this coupon here is starting today, July 18th through the 22nd. If you take one of your recycled products and in store, you can get 40% off one item. So one item, 40% off. So that's really good on accessories because accessories don't usually go percentage off. You can usually get a good deal when it's like 50 off 125 or 20 off 50. But if you just want one accessory, you can always get that. Or if you can't wait, there is some Halloween out right now. So Halloween, right, August 3rd. I'm not doing a huge video this year as far as a preview because there's really nothing out there. And it's a fruity mess again, right? So we have this new Empress Enchantress, or whatever the hell it's called, Enchantress spell. And from what I'm hearing, it's a fruity mess, right? Black rose, velvet petals, and rich dark fruits enchant you with Enchantress smell. And then they have Witch's Brew in another limited edition jar. I'm kind of over that at this point because I have a bunch from last year. The jar is a jar, in my opinion, unless it's like something super rare. But we need to talk about this new fragrance for the year. What's up with that, Yankee? I mean, again, your design team, who are they? Who are they designing for? Who are they designing for Halloween, right? Not us. Not us hardcore Halloween folk at all. We want Haunted Hollow back. We want Marshmallow Trees. We want all these candy corn, all the good old stuff that you have in your archive book, right? Whip it out and just reformulate it to use in the new signature soy wax in the milk cup, whatever. I don't see this canoe performing well sales-wise. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe their mass market research says, oh, our customers want a fruity mess for Halloween. Who knows? So interesting to note here of this. So August 3rd is when it officially launches. August 1st, it launches online for rewards members. So if you're a Yankee Candle reward member, you get first dibs on the first. If you're not, go sign up. You get all kinds of free goodies there. It's actually a good program. So what's interesting here this year is unless a new sale comes out, the sale for Halloween this year is not good. It's $17 original large jars. So that is only these guys right here, not the signature. And your limit's 6. I've never seen them limit candles on here before. I don't recall that because last year I bought a bunch, more than 6 for a fact, and that was even including signature jars. So this year they are not doing that. So it's valid August 3rd through September 2nd. It's in-store coupon only. Both of these are. Sometimes they put a code on the bottom. So unless... I'm hoping there's new... So, yeah, I'm hoping there's a new... I'm going to go to the store this weekend. And I'm hoping that there's going to be a new coupon out that's better than this. But until then, that's what we've got for the sale there. Obviously, no more Boney Bunch, right? Boney Bunch is gone. Last year was the last year for it. Rightfully so. Thankfully so. It was running its course. I think the last true good one was 2019, right? That was that, it was a carnival one, right? And then after that, it was just kind of like a mess of mishmash together. So. All right, guys, that's what I have for you for the Yankee Candle Fall and Halloween. Going to have more information. Also, Kringle Candle Halloween, August 2nd, 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you join me on the live about an hour and a half before, like we do every year, where we're going to talk about the new fragrances and the returning fragrances and all that kind of stuff there. So that's going to be fun. I will definitely be putting out more information as we go along with that. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.